Alright, what's up, Dorkalicious? My name is Lydia, and I'm here with... Kenji, and today we're going to be doing a tour, so to speak, of all of our games and gaming consoles. So we've curated these over the years, and this is a shared collection. It's mostly, like, I'd say about 98% Ken and like 2% me, but regardless, it's still, you know, we're married, so this is my collection now.
No!
This is my Samus now!
No!
This is my parrot! No, okay, anyways, sorry about that. Anyways, we're gonna start at the very top because I am 5'5" and I'm very short, so I'm just gonna point, guy, to this. This is a
Super Famicom.
Where did we acquire this?
Yeah, this one we brought back from Japan, and this game is the Dragon Ball Z RPG game. This is the card RPG game. I used to play it when I was a kid in high school on the computers in the library.
Yes.
So when I was in Japan, I decided to pick that up. Next, we've got the PS1. Yeah, I know it's kind of hard to point at them. Don't worry about it, babe. Yeah, there's the PS1, looking a little dusty.
Ah, my face! What's on that memory card, Ken?
I don't know. Memories, I guess. Yes. This is ancient. Wow. This thing has been up here untouched for probably 2 years. Anyways, next is the N64. This is my original N64 with South Park on it. And then next to that, we've got the Sega Saturn. What is that? What's that above it? Is this the NES?
NES Classic.
Yeah, and here's the NES Classic. We got this as a gift from Lydia's brother.
For my birthday.
Yes, that was very nice.
Thank you, Rico.
Then we got, what is this guy here? We've got the Nintendo 3DS. This one was given to us by our buddy Jimmy.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Next we've got, this is the Famicom. I forget what they call this.
Super Famicom?
It might be the AV Famicom. So this is the second edition Famicom, where it's got the AV out on the back, and it's the top loader Famicom. Actually, both the Famicoms are top loader, but this is the revised appearance. This is our 3DS, the one that Jimmy gave us. This is the 2DS. This is Lydia's 2DS.
Yes. I played a couple games on here. The one where you're a surgeon, that was one of my favorites. And then the Pup Nintendogs was cute. Yeah. Oh God, he's probably dead!
He hasn't been fed in many years.
Sorry, little man.
Here's the Tron.
Yes. This was so good. It's so good. I was doing so well. I once considered a medical career, and then I'm like, no, this is a video game. And
perhaps not accurate to life.
Yeah, well, especially because you don't get magic in real life. Because like sometimes if you play this game, you have like this like stroke of like magic, like I am a medical genius, and you're like, and I'm like, oh my God, I believe in myself. And yeah, so stayed in an office environment, so I can't kill anyone. Anyways, but fun game. So I'm gonna put this.
What was that called? The touch something.
Trauma Center, Life in the ER.
No, the magic that guy
the
did.
magic.
Was it the magic touch? I don't know.
Not the sexual harassment touch.
There's Pokemon for the 3DS, which I still haven't beat.
Bowser, look how cute he is.
Yeah, we've had that guy for a long time. I don't even know where he came from. Was that yours?
I think maybe I might have inherited it from Rico.
Oh,
maybe.
From your brother?
Yes. My brother was a big influence in my life when it came to gaming, because I would used to watch him play games and stuff, because I don't have exactly the greatest motor skills when it comes to video gaming, so I would always...
Hand-eye.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I was
yeah.
like something happens and 3 seconds later I react to it. So, you know, so really, I was like a pioneer of like Twitch. Like, I loved watching people play games before it was cool. So there we go.
That's why Twitch is around,
yes.
Everyone like that.
I know.
Okay, so next is our Super Nintendo. Yeah,
Kirby.
And that is a game that my dad gave me.
Aww.
I don't know where it came from. I think he got it at a yard sale, that game, and then he gave it to me. Ooh, my finger was in the picture there for a second. But yeah, that's the Super Nintendo. That's not our original Super Nintendo. The one well, maybe it is actually. No, it's not.
What happened?
No, I do have the one that me and my brother had when we were kids, but I think it's downstairs in a bin in storage. Anyways, next up is
the Dreamcast. I remember this game.
The Forgotten Legend.
Not game. This game console. Seaman was on here, and it was the most abusive game ever. And it was voiced by Leonard Nimoy, and really gross game. If you actually were good at it, I wasn't good at it.
What are some games you liked on the Dreamcast?
Oh, Crazy Taxi. That was one of my
Taxi.
favorites. I love Crazy Taxi. What else? Oh, the Dreamcast had this controller where like their little like kind of like, you know, like the nano babies or whatever fit in.
Oh yes,
and then you could take it out and then you could play it.
I forget what that was
It
called.
was really cool.
We might have one here
Yeah,
somewhere.
I think we have one. But yeah, like yeah. Oh. Also, the one Space Channel 5 I think was on this.
Yeah, Space Channel 5.
And
I think
the
there's
graffiti one.
Oh.
What was that called?
Jet Grind Radio.
Jet Grind Radio. So like that was really cool. I really like good graphics on the Dreamcast. I really enjoyed it. And then yes, I think my brother ended up selling his Dreamcast. So this is Ken's Dreamcast.
Yes, that we got for $10. It's crazy the deals you can get. Okay, we bought this console before the retro craze came. So this was like in maybe 2006. Same with the Sega Saturn up there. We got that for $20 with like 10 games, and we got this one for $10 with 2 games, 2 controls, for like nothing basically, right?
Yeah, that was. Now it's
now you're probably paying $100.
Well,
I'm guessing.
The buy-in for retro games now is very hard. So I mean that's why a lot of people rely on emulation like this, right? Because I mean, if you were to buy every title on here, like cartridge-wise, it would probably be a lot of money. So this, even though this was like $100, it was a better investment than, you know.
Yeah. Plus you get the HDMI out, which
and you don't have to be like.
Oh, you don't have to do that shit either, yeah.
A lot of fun stuff, remember? All right. Here's where it all started. Hello.
Yes, this is the NES you gave me for my birthday many years ago.
Oh, you remember? Yeah.
So this isn't our original NES. That's a loading tray. That's from the I was building an emulation box out of a spare NES that's downstairs, but it's not done yet. But yeah, that's not my original NES. We sold that at a garage sale many moons ago when I was a kid. That is the one you gave me.
Yay!
So.
Oh, did we talk about Samus? Look at Samus. Look how cute she is.
Look at how cute Samus is.
How cute.
Yeah, that is my only amiibo we have. We're not big
buying
amiibo
into
people.
The hype. But for Samus, we'll buy. Oh, look at that ass. Everyone. Sorry, that's sexist. But I'm a lady. Am I allowed to say that?
You're a lady, so
right.
you can get away with it.
Thank you. All right.
Copyright flare. No, not copyright. Our
Demonetization.
Demonetized, exactly. Okay, we got a few more consoles down below if you want to get to those first. I don't know if you want to do that first.
All right. Here's the Sega
Yeah, they're not perfectly spaced
Genesis with the Sega CD attachment.
Yeah, it doesn't fit properly in the shelf.
How do you open this again?
Yeah.
Yeah? No. Oh, God.
You broke it!
I didn't break it. Okay, anyways, but this, Rico used to have a Sega CD, and he used to play Lunar on it, and I believe, was this Time Gal as well?
Time Gal, Sonic CD.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones
Snatcher.
on here. And Snatcher, yes. And Snatcher, you had to buy the blue gun as well, which I think we might actually have.
Yeah, I think we have that.
This is a Sony remote.
That's just randomly there.
This is a remote.
We probably should have put that away.
Okay, oops. Okay. Well, it's there, hanging out with the Sega CD bud. Here is ancient technology. This is
It's a Atari 2600.
you can only play it on channel 6 only. All right. There's a label there for a reason.
Yeah, obey the law there.
And that's Donkey Kong. All right.
Oh man, that is really dusty. Okay, so here is there's a bunch of stuff.
There's a bunch of stuff here.
This is the Intellivision my father gave me many moons ago, as well as, if I can get down here, Dungeons and Dragons Treasure of Tarman, which is one of the games I remember the most playing with my dad when I was a youngster. And I remember as a kid that game terrified me. Absolutely terrified me. But nowadays it's mostly just goofy. Okay. Well, we got a few portables.
What's in my hand here? Oh, the neon pink is looking good. What is this?
Yeah, this poor guy's all roughed up over the years.
Come on, you. It's a wow. This is total like 90s in here. This is
case my mom bought me.
Aww.
When I was a kid.
Oh, Game Boy.
This is my original Game Boy, and my original Pokemans.
Blue.
Pokemon Blue.
What else? What are the titles we have in here? We have
Not many. I didn't have
Super Mario Land. We have Star Trek Next Gen.
That game was... I can't remember if that game was good or not.
And NFL
Quarterback Club.
Very exciting.
Yeah, those games are okay, but I mean, Pokemon's where it's at, right? Absolutely love the Pokemons.
Alright, let's hear the empty cases. Remember these guys? Alright, here we are.
That's okay, I'll take that.
Thank you kindly. And then we have two... Oh, I think this one was mine, actually.
Yes.
Yes, PSP!
PSP.
This is a PSP, and it was awesome. Because you could actually load your own stuff on there, too. So I'd have music, so I could, like, listen to stuff on my way to work on the bus. And then, I think... Oh, how did this open again? Hey, there we go. And then remember,
there's a game in there?
This is Lunar. Wow!
Oh shit, I didn't even know we had that game.
That's awesome. And then if we go in here, I think I played Parappa the Rapper on here, Patapon, and then some other stuff.
Oh yeah, where are those games?
Maybe. Well, hey, here's something. Nope, that is a battery pack. That is not what I was looking for. Okay, maybe it's in yours. Kenny has one as well. Here we go. Oh, you got a nicer case. GameStop. Woo!
Ooh la la.
Ha! This is Kenny's PSP. This is very, very in there. How do I... Okay, yes. Okay, what's in this one? Initial D, Street Stage.
Nice.
Dun, dun, dun. Wah!
That's a good game. I played that a lot.
All right, excellent. That is lovely. All right, let's move on to where were we? Oh, here, guys. This is more newer technology. We have, so that's the NES Mini over here. Then we have the Super Nintendo Mini, and then back there we also have the first Wii.
Yeah, the original Wii. That's the one I waited outside in the freezing cold. What a terrible decision that
was. The OG. That was, well, I mean, you know, you remember it though.
I remember I played that at your house.
Yeah.
Your brother's console, and I was like, this is so good, I gotta get it.
Well, it was like motion capture
right?
stuff.
I played the tennis, and I was like, this is amazing. And then, you know.
Your grandma, we got your grandma to play at Christmas, the bowling, and she was like, woo! And like, just, I don't know, getting older people to play is a lot of fun, right? Because it can just kind of get the whole family involved. It's great. Did we go back down to the PS2?
Oh, I forgot about the PS2. Our old friend, the laser died on this thing probably 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, we had to get it repaired.
We had it repaired multiple times. Now we just use it for Resident Evil Outbreak, basically, using the HD loader functionality. Because I think the laser's dead again.
Oh,
I think the laser's dead. Yeah, I tried it out like a month ago, and the laser was dead again.
I have one as well. I think it's in the closet somewhere.
I think the laser on that one's dead too.
No!
They just
weren't built to last.
No, we need to get like what do you call it? The slim model. The slim model probably, well, just get a new one, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
This is an old one. This one I got in like 2000 or whatever year the console came out is when I got it.
I still think like the PS3 is something that still recently came out, and like that was like some time ago.
A long time ago.
Yeah, like even like when I
think that's 2006.
Oh my god, how sad is that?
It's 2018.
So not pictured here. We do have the PS3, which is well, maybe we can do it. Okay, sorry, come along, everyone. So here's the PS3. This is the Slim, not the Chubs. Because we had 2 chubby ones, and I think they both died on us.
No, we got yours still. Your chubby one still works.
Good. Oh, no, right, yeah. Sorry, in our bedroom. We play Netflix. It's fabulous. But this one we use for for gaming mostly and DVD watching. And then here is the PS4, which we only bought for Metal Gear Solid, which was a disappointment. But that is a video for another time. And then deep within the cavern of here is the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, there's the Switch. I had to push it back because the cat kept climbing in there, and I was worried she'd knock it off the shelf.
She's a little nutty. Okay, so where else can we look? Okay, sorry about that. We are back, and we're just looking down here now. Here is some art books. We have Final Fantasy. We have Persona. That's a new one, Persona 5. We also have, oh, this is not an art book. This is a record. This is a Snatcher record. You can play in a record player.
Yeah, the art is wicked in that.
Wicked cool. There we go.
Yeah, that's the record for the old school game Snatcher. We've got some art books here. So we've got Metal Gear Solid, which you gave to me as a gift many moons ago.
I did. I bought it at Anime North.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
So cool. I love the art books. They're so expensive though, right?
Yes.
Like art books are so wicked to be able to see all the art that was drawn, but they're so expensive.
Yes, not good. But well, is that Kojima?
No, that's some angsty guy.
Oh, okay. Very good. And then we have a lot of Wii games here.
Sorry, hold this for 1 second.
There we go.
Okay, let me take that. Hello.
Hello, man behind the camera.
Yes.
Okay, so we have some Wii games here. We do have more DS. Yeah, Cooking Mama. I remember this. A Big Brain Academy. Cooking
Let's
Mama.
see what we got. Sorry,
Elite Beat. Oh, sorry. We got Big Brain Academy. We got Cooking Mama. Elite Beat Legends. And if you watch Mega 64, they make a very hilarious parody video about this. And then Nintendogs. I should probably visit and see how they're doing. But anyways,
He's dead, Jim.
He's dead, Jim. I know.
Besides that, we got a few games down here. We got The Sims, which we played a lot of.
Oh, yeah.
Dead or Alive. This is one we picked up in New York.
Yes, we did.
Well, we played this when we were younger.
Me and my brother used to play this all the time, and I would go nuts collecting tokens for the different bathing suits and stuff, and then we'd buy the bathing suits, and then we're like, yay! And just I don't know. Well, I liked it for the fashion aspect, and I think he liked it for the graphics aspect.
The boob physics.
The boob physics. Yeah, so. Good bonding experience.
Okay, let me just sit down here because it's hard to get down here.
So you'll notice that there's not a lot of clutter up here, and that's because all of the controllers we have secretly tucked away in a secure location.
Yes, there's so many controls in here. They're all twist tied so they don't tangle with each other, but they somehow still manage to tangle.
So of course.
Here, let me just go through the other games. We got SingStar.
Oh, we got a visitor.
We got our cat.
That's our cat, yeah.
She's contributing fur.
Yes, thank you.
Twilight Princess. We've got Smash Bros. Brawl.
Yes.
This is Victorious Boxers, which was a game my brother gave me. We got Wii Sports. I made this case because I thought Wii Sports was such a wicked title. It basically is. This is the Wii. This is basically the Wii.
100%. That was the selling feature of the Wii.
Trauma Center.
Yes! New Blood.
This is Shenmue, which is a game.
Shenmue 2, actually.
This is Shenmue 2, yeah. I haven't actually played this one, but I gotta get around to playing it.
I'm looking for a sailor.
Yeah. Star Fox Zero, which was extremely disappointing.
No!
Remember that one? That was
yes,
the motion-controlled one that kind of sucked.
Yes, it did.
I was really looking forward to this game, too. What a disappointment. What else we got? We got Mario Maker, we got Smash Bros, and then we got Yoshi Woolly World. Did you like any of those?
Yeah, Super Mario Maker was fun.
Woolly World, did you like that one?
Yes, that's the one with Yoshi, right?
Yeah.
That was cute. That was really cute. And a lot of these games, guys, we are not super duper millionaires. This has just been collection over time, or also just buying off Kijiji, or going to, retro game sales and stuff like that. So we're not balling by any means.
In fact, we're the opposite of that.
We're very opposite of that.
We're broke.
Yeah, we're broke AF. But it's still, if you have a passion in life and you want to pursue, you know, there are ways to do it without having super duper money. Oh, one more thing. Sorry. This is where all of the cables are located, and they're also tied up as well.
What a mess.
So, and this is like the cube. This is the cube book thing. I think it's called the Klax shelf. It's from IKEA, and yeah, like it didn't take us long. This is actually two of them stacked, one on top of the other, just because we didn't know when we moved into this house how we were going to rearrange stuff. But this ended up working perfectly because you know, as much, you know, you want to display things, right? Because that's the fun part about having stuff.
What's the point of having it if you can't put it out anymore?
Yeah, if it's all like in a box, like tucked away in your closet, it's not fun for you, it's not fun for anyone. So we wanted to definitely like kind of display our likes and, you know, just enjoy life, right? And just kind of view things and just be like, oh yeah, and then take this out every once in a while and play it, right? Because life is too short, you gotta enjoy it. So,
that is true,
Yeah, exactly. We even have some. Oh, good catch, Lydia. This was Mario, and then like I think you could like look inside it or something, or no?
No, I don't even know where we got that guy from.
Okay, and this is Snake.
Solid Snake, which we bought in Toronto. Oh
okay, I know. I gotta stop.
Okay, where do you want to start with games?
Where do you want
to
to
start with NES, I guess. We've got quite the stack of NES games.
Yes, we do.
Which is there a way to turn the light here? No, dang. Yeah, okay, sorry, we had to get a light. It's a little dark over here, so let's take a look at some of the games we got here. We got Metroid. Well, we got a ton of games, actually. This is a collection, like Lydia was saying, that we kind of just put together over time. A lot of these I bought when they were dirt cheap, like $5 a cart. But, I mean, what are some of the highlights here? I don't even know.
Three Stooges is a fun one that I used to play that with my family. So, and there was like a cracker game, and then there was like a ladder thing. Anyways, it was a lot of fun. Then Maniac Mansion. Oh my god, I think Kenny got this for me, and that was one of my favorite games. I've always really liked point and click games. That's always been my jam.
Yeah, I mean, here, hold this for a sec.
Okay.
Let me just grab a couple.
Whoop.
Let me grab a couple, pull them out here. So we got, what do we got? We got Snake's Revenge, which is a terrible game.
I didn't know.
We got Metal Gear. Oh, that's the one that's autographed by AVGN.
Oh yeah, because he did do a review on that one.
He did do a review of that. Contra. This is a game I played with my dad. So that's why this game's kind of near and dear to my heart. When I was a little toddler. Dragon Warrior. I never beat this game, but it's pretty good. Balloon Fight we just picked up recently.
Yes.
We were at some, where were we?
Oh my goodness, what was that? It was kind of like a pawn shop.
Yeah, it was a pawn shop. And they walked in with a box of NES games. They're like, here they are. And they just chucked them on the floor. And they're like $5 a game. And it was like, okay, Balloon Fight, sold. And then we got this one there as well.
Which one was that?
Dream Master. Can you see it in the frame?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. We also got Bad Dudes. That one we got at the pawn shop for $5. This is a 72-in-1 cartridge.
Oh.
I can't get it to work though. Every time I put it in, it just flashes. You know, and I took it to another shop. I put it in another person's NES, and it works. When I put it in my NES, it doesn't work. I don't know what the heck's going on. I mean, I'm not going to go through every single game because there's quite a few here. But I mean, let's just find a few other ones. Here we've got Mega Man. Let me open this up.
Oh, wow.
Remember these old
nice
school
case.
Remember these old school cases?
Yeah.
Mega Man 2.
Ooh, with the weirdo graphics.
Can you see it?
That's not what he looks like.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible. He's shooting a pistol.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's that. That's NES at least. I'll rearrange that later.
Yes.
So let's move on to Super Nintendo. We got a lot of good games here. Actually, I think Super Nintendo's probably the best collection we got. So,
all right.
Lydia, you want to grab a couple of
Yes. All right, Turtle in Time!
Okay, that's one we got in Japan for $5 buckaroos.
Let's kick shell!
Yeah, that's a great game.
All right, and then we have Power Rangers.
That game's mediocre.
Rockman X2.
So that's Mega Man X2, which we got for $5 as well in Japan.
Yeah, you can tell it's Japanese. Because
Japanese.
Oh my god, what am I saying? Okay, sorry guys.
I spoke English.
I speak the English. There we go. I got Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Lost Vikings, Mega Man 7, Final Fantasy 3, Secret of Mana. I used to play that with Rico. You had to use...
Was that the 2-player or 3-player one?
I don't remember, but it was like you had to get this humongous book, like the size of like a Bible, that you had to play with it. And Mario Paint, let's see here. Super Mario All-Stars. Donkey Kong Country! Oh, that was so good.
That was a good game. This is one of the first games I bought.
Let's see here. Super Strike Eagle. I'm not sure what that is. Let's kind of move these guys over.
Super Metroid is, in my opinion, one of the best games for the console.
Chrono Trigger.
So here's a few boxed games. So we don't have a giant box collection like some people, but here's Chrono Trigger boxed. And this one Lydia bought for me, I think, for my birthday.
Yes.
And this game is wicked. This game is awesome. Probably one of the best games ever made. Okay, we got some other ones here. We got Zelda. This one I wrote my name on. This is when I was a kid, right?
Aww.
It's like, no one steal my game.
It's my Zelda.
Yeah, it's my copy. I know it's bad to do that, but at the time I didn't.
Oh, because I mean,
when you're a kid,
you play to enjoy it, right? You don't
now
play
this
to
is
collect
Super
it.
Mario Kart, which is the very first video game ever that I purchased with my own money and wasn't a gift from my parents or something. So this is a wicked game. Oh yeah, see I tore the box there.
No.
This is when I was a little kiddo.
Oh, that's alright.
Just a few more. We're not going to go through every single one. Star Trek, that's from 1UP Games. That game is terrible. Okay, what else? Hockey, we got Wing Commander. Wing Commander we bought at a store that's out of business called Byway. NBA Jam, that's a good game. Earthworm Jim. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan I got from my Uncle John. My Uncle John gave it to me.
Aww.
That's a gift, and that game it was okay. It's okay. I don't hate it.
Chaos in the Windy City.
Yeah, so I'll rearrange those shelves after. Let's just keep going here.
Ooh.
So this one, this is a collection that, well, I lost my entire N64 collection. My brother was dating some girl, and she borrowed our collection and then never brought it back. So all of these I bought in the last 10 years. None of them are from my original collection. But Duke Nukem, we got a huge...
What a nice plastic sleeve you have. Where did you get that from?
Our friend Chris gave this to us.
And that was when Zellers was going out of business.
Can you hold this for a sec?
Yes.
I'll go through these real quick. These are kind of hard to pull out. Can you get those there? So we got Mario Golf. We got, I don't know if my hands are in the way, Mario Tennis. Jeez.
They're tight in there.
Jet Force Gemini. This is the hollow Majora's Mask.
Hollow.
Which we got. Okay, so this is a game me and my friends when we were in high school. No Mercy.
Oh.
We would come home on our lunches just to play this game and have rivalries of... we'd make characters in the game. It was a really good game. And we have 2 copies.
Oh my god.
Of No Mercy. Blast Corps, we got that one from New York Games, that store in New York.
Yep.
Yoshi's Story, got that used. Mario Party, I don't know where that came from. StarCraft 64 is terrible.
No!
But I like it anyways. So that's some of our collection there for the N64. We have a lot more, actually.
We probably have some box stuff, too.
This is my brother's, was my brother's. I inherited it. So we actually have... So when the lady punked our N64 collection, we still had the boxes, but not the games.
Oh.
So I had to repurchase all the games, but we still had the boxes. So anyways, Duke Nukem, Zelda. This was the original box, but not the original game. Banjo-Tooie, Diddy Kong Racing, Glover. Never played that one, but we bought it for $5. 1080 snowboarding's pretty good. Resident Evil 2. That's a game my dad purchased for me, which was also punked, but we had the box, so I replaced the game. Paper Mario, got that for $5 in the box.
Woo!
Star Fox 64. Mario 64, which is one of the best games ever made. Mario Kart, WCW, which I played with my friends in I think, elementary school. Perfect Dark, etc., etc. So there's quite a few games.
GoldenEye. Oh, I used to play that.
Oh, GoldenEye. That was, okay, before the wrestling craze, we used to always come home from high school and play GoldenEye for hours.
I used to play GoldenEye there was this Canadian band called Serial Joe, and I was like really good friends with them, and a lot of times when we had I was in a lot of their music videos, so like usually, you know, it's kind of like a hurry up and wait situation, right? So in the green room, me and all the guys from Serial Joe, we'd always play GoldenEye 007, and it was so much fun, and yeah, it was great. That was like really great memories. And unfortunately, they're not a band anymore. But
well, that's a lot of bands end up like
I know.
that. There, a lot of bands are, you know, a thing at a certain point in time. Excuse me.
Yeah.
You know, they're around for 5 years, 10 years.
Yes.
Only like the legends are around forever.
That's true. I've asked them to get back together, and they're like, no, never. So
they viewed your message and didn't respond.
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, we're moving on to
PS1, which is in my opinion one of the greatest consoles ever.
Oh yes.
It's up there. I think PS3 may be the greatest console ever, but PS1 is definitely up there.
Barrett. Sorry,
so we got Barrett, and we got Renoa there.
You just hang out up there. Hey guys, it's me, Renoa. Gonna hang out over here. Okay.
Okay, we'll just go through this quick.
Oh, classic. Classic.
We got Final Fantasy 7, Metal Gear Solid.
Is this my copy or yours?
No, we have 2 copies.
We have 2 copies. Kenny got me. That was like the first thing you ever bought me. Because I was like, I want to play the same games that you play.
Oh, yeah, you see the copy right here.
Yeah.
So one was my brother's copy that I inherited. The other was the one I got you as a gift.
One's a black label, so
yeah, that's the difference.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 8, which I love, but a lot of people hate. What is this? There's a CD key on the back.
No, don't give it away. No.
Is it an empty case? It's an
oh my
empty
god.
Case. No, there's nothing in there.
Dude.
There's Final Fantasy 7 again.
This might be my copy. I have a copy as well. Because it's a good game, you know?
I don't know where that came from.
That was one of like the first games I ever played.
Final Fantasy 7 is one of the greatest games ever made.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've probably said that a few times, but legend. It's a legend. Anyways, here's Final Fantasy Chronicles, which I inherited somehow.
Got some Sega stuff mixed in there.
Yeah,
Space Channel 5! Sorry.
We'll go through the Sega stuff after.
Yeah.
So there's MechWarrior 2, which is a cool game. This is the Sega stuff, which we'll put aside. Final Fantasy Origins, which we got in New York. That was a brand new sealed game, which we just got last year or 2 years ago.
Yes.
Final Fantasy Tactics, which we got cheap. This is Final Fantasy 9, which
has like the midget people.
They're chibi. Come on.
Like one of them has a tail. I think
the midgets. It's got the
monkey.
midgets. There's Final Fantasy Anthology. So let's, there's still a few more games. Can you hold this for a sec?
Yes. Oh, is that Shenmue again? Oh, wait, no, that's Dreamcast. Damn it.
It's the original Shenmue.
Some stuff's mixed in. It's hard to find room on all the shelves.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of cluttered. Okay, so let's just go through the rest real quick. Chrono Cross, you got that?
Yep.
Chrono Cross. This one, actually, Chrono Cross, my dad used to work, he doesn't do it anymore, but he used to, for extra money, do pizza delivery on the weekends. And they worked beside a video game store that went out of business. And literally, one day they were out having smokes, and they came out and just threw a bag of games into the back, right, where the garbage trucks come by. And it was just a bag of games. And he went over and looked at it, and Chrono Cross, there was a bunch of games. There was Parasite Eve, Chrono Cross, Final Fantasy VIII, not the copy I have. But there was a bunch of games they had just thrown out in the trash. But, what was it? I'm trying to think. A lot of them didn't have the cases, right? Because they were rental copies. Mm-hmm. So they didn't have, like, the original cases like this. So
God forbid!
Yeah, actually, this is one of them right here. They were in, like, these plasticky things, right? Mm-hmm. This is Parasite Eve. What else we got here? Dino Crisis, that's another one.
Oh, that was a good one.
This one's empty. Anyways, just funny, right? The way you end up with some stuff. Mm-hmm. VR missions for Metal Gear. Then this is your copy of Metal Gear.
Yay!
Gran Turismo.
Ah.
Rhapsody.
Oh, that was my favorite game of all time.
This is your game, Lydia?
I love that game.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. We actually did a podcast recently, and I went into
we talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, like just kind of the story.
What's
and, like,
the girl's name?
Cornet.
Cornet.
Yes, it's a musical RPG, which is Something that doesn't happen very often. I don't think it's ever happened again.
No.
But yeah, no, it's wonderful.
Okay, then we get into my Resident Evil stuff. So Resident Evil 3.
Nemesis.
Resident Evil 2.
Ooh.
This is the first version I played.
Resident Evil was scary, man.
I liked Resident Evil 2 a lot. I used to play it at my friend's house when we were in elementary school. And I used to go over, and he had one of those shitty memory cards that had multiple. There's a button. It was like a double or triple or maybe it was 4 times memory card, right? You had to push a button to switch the memory card you were using, and it would always like lose your saves.
Oh no.
Yeah, Resident Evil.
Nice.
Remember playing these and like they were terrifying.
I know.
When we were kids, at least they were terrifying.
Oh my God.
Now I just play them.
Now they're like
and
goofy.
They don't really faze me at all, but back then it was terrifying.
The door opening was where I was scared.
You don't know Jack?
You don't know Jack?
The original?
Yes, I remember that. It's fun.
You know Jackbox is all based off that.
Yeah.
And this is my very first PS1 game, which the manual has disappeared from, but it is Diablo.
El Diablo.
Okay, so we've got through a huge part of our collection. Let's just do Sega Dreamcast real quick. We got Shenmue.
The original.
Yeah, Shenmue. That's pretty weighty, actually. Space Channel 5.
Yes.
Got some kind of hollow thing going on.
Yes, you kick her leg. Yeah, there it goes. Awesome.
Fantasy Star Online, Sega Bass Fishing, and Choo Choo Rocket. Never played this one.
I used to play that with my brother.
Actually, this is sealed.
Oh, well, no.
It's a brand new copy.
That's cool. But I remember playing it with Rico. It was like you were a bunch of mice, and then there was a cat trying to get to you, and then it was kind of like a puzzle game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take we're almost through everything. Thank you for hanging in there.
All right, and ooh, sorry, that was weird. Oh, we're back. Okay,
Spooky.
Sorry. Okay, I just need this light because it's a little dark in there. Okay, so let us continue on our journey. We are here at the PS3 and PS4 shelf.
Yes.
There's also some. What is this? Oh, this is Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Okay.
A very small,
very tiny
collection.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so we have Legend of Zelda. We have Super Mario Odyssey. Such a cute game.
That's a wicked game.
Love the music for this as well.
Yeah.
Very cute and cheerful. We got Splatoon 2.
Look, I love the colors.
Yes.
Right? Even the box, the colors are amazing. But the game is good too. The only disappointment is.
Oh my God, it's tiny.
I know, right? The cartridges.
These are the ones you can't lick. You can't eat these, right?
You're not supposed to eat anything.
Don't eat them.
Don't eat any games,
okay,
please.
also, yeah, please don't eat any games. That's terrible. And this is Mario Kart Deluxe.
Which was a re-release.
Ta-da! All right, now let's go into our. Should we start at PS4 because it's closest?
Sure. There's no particular order.
Okay,
right?
we got NHL 17. We just got this recently, didn't we?
For 10 buckaroos.
That was a scary.
We're Canadian, so hockey runs in our blood.
Definitely.
So all my buddies like to play the hockey game. You know what? The only disappointing thing about, well, not just this game, but PS4 in general, is there's a max 4-player limit, right? Which is stupid because I remember like sometimes we have like 6 or 7 people here.
8 people.
Yeah, and we used to with PS3 like sync up all 7 or 8 controllers. You know, people would bring over controllers and we'd play sports games. And even though we were terrible at coordinating, because you got 8 people, like soccer, for example.
Yeah.
It's hard to coordinate 8 people to play a game of soccer, but it was good fun, right? Anyways, let's move on.
Yeah.
So, we have the fractured butthole.
I got that for you.
Yeah, we got that. Lydia got that for me when I just got out of my surgery. And it was a good, fun time.
Definitely.
This is Life is
Oh,
Strange.
that's a good one too.
I love this game. This is,
you're a female protagonist and who has the power to reverse time. And you have like this like angsty, mean friend who with blue hair.
Yes, but you end up having... It deals with a lot of interesting stuff, like, what is that called? Chaos theory? Like, it's just the butterfly effect and how you changing small things
can impact a lot.
Can impact the future in great ways. This is Final Fantasy 15, Day 1 edition. This is, I don't know how I feel about this game.
It was good, the ending was shite. That's all.
Yeah, it was a good game overall, but compared to another RPG, which I'm sure we'll come across soon, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, Madden 16. got this with my console when I bought it. This is our lovely ladies. Ooh.
We got scared bringing this one over because, like, I think a lot of the... where did we order this from? PlayAsia, I think.
Whoa!
Yes, whoa!
Thumbnail acquired.
Yes, this was very controversial because this lady is 18, but people like the border crossing agents were like, we don't think so. But luckily, our package wasn't taken.
The game literally says 18 plus.
18 plus.
I mean, come on.
I know, but yeah, people are weird.
Final Fantasy X and X2 HD Remaster. This game is incredible, and the graphics look incredible. This game, in my opinion, is better than Final Fantasy 15 by a long shot.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
All the characters are amazing.
Yeah.
The graphics are amazing.
Yeah.
15 has an interesting approach.
You know, we need to do a podcast on 15 because it had potential, but it just fizzled. And,
yes,
but we can go into
it seems to be the theme of PS4 games.
No.
But not all of them, because this game is amazing. This is Witcher 3. Unfortunately, I haven't finished this game, but I will get around to it one day. This is a great RPG. I just gotta finish it. Maybe I should stream that sometime. Nier Automata. We just got this game like at the last month. I'm about halfway through it. It's pretty good. It's not. I thought it was incredible, but when I played it, I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. People say it's amazing, but it's just okay. Resident Evil Origins. We've been playing this a lot. Trying to speedrun it.
Yeah, you've been speedrunning. I
just got ranked in top 50 speedrunners.
Woo!
For this one on the right. That's the Resident Evil original, and the one on the left is Resident Evil 0. Anyways, what else do we got here? We got Mass Effect Andromeda, which is a gigundo disappointment.
Yes, terrible.
We will not talk about that one.
No.
Until Dawn. Did you like that one?
That was I did like that one. That was when you're in the cabin, right?
Yeah, it's like
scary as hell.
Teen horror.
Yes,
right?
Very scary. I like the in this they also have the making of, and I really enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, that was a really good game, which we got cheap. Now here is my favorite game on the console, perhaps my favorite game of all time, Persona 5.
Yes.
Incredible.
Yes.
There's almost nothing negative I can say about this game. This game is the best RPG on the PS4 and maybe the best RPG ever made. The only criticism I can say at all about the game is sometimes there's a little too much dialogue with cell phone texting back and forth.
Oh, okay.
But besides that, the game is amazing. The characters are all amazing. They all have mature themes. Like I've heard people say, "Oh, it's a high schooler type game," but there's so many mature themes, and it all takes place in Tokyo and places we've seen when we were in Tokyo. So I mean,
the music.
it's such, and the music. The music is maybe one of the best parts of the game.
God, love it.
Now here is maybe the greatest disappointment of all time. Metal Gear Solid 5.
And we are big fans of the Metal Gear Solid franchise.
Yeah.
This, and I think we did a podcast about this recently about how just a disappointment this was.
Yes.
But yeah,
what a disappointment.
That's the reason why we bought the PS4.
That is the reason we bought it.
That's the only reason we bought it.
Uncharted 4.
Oh, okay, that was good.
That was a really good game.
Really good, yeah.
Really good game, and they really had me. They really had me so many times. I thought, oh, Drake's dead. Drake's dead.
God.
He's gonna die. They're gonna wrap up the series. Even the game's called A Thief's End, right?
Thief's End, yeah.
Right, and he's a married man who, goes back for one last hurrah, but you sort of get the feeling that he's gonna die, and like teach you kind of a lesson that sometimes, last hurrah is not such a great idea. And there's scenes where he's with Elaine, his wife, and they're on an adventure, and there's like these silent moments, or even moments of just silence between them, where you're like, oh, this is like a
not good
foreshadowing of like someone's gonna die.
No spoilers though. You gotta play it. It's good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I kind of gave a little bit of a spoiler, but not too much.
Not too much.
Deus Ex, got this as a Christmas gift. I got about halfway through. I haven't finished this game, but I will get around to it. Skyrim, this was a gift from our buddy Jim.
Thanks, Jim.
Freaking awesome game. Skyrim has been re-released like a zillion times, though. An NBA 2K16, which I bought. You know what? I should never have bought this game.
Why?
I like basketball. I was in a basketball phase. I still love basketball. I would love to play basketball again, but I hurt my knee and I can't play it anymore.
All right, let's get into it.
So PS Trips, which is,
Oh,
in
wait,
my
let's see the
opinion,
blue stuff. What's the blue one?
those are PS3 as well.
Oh, really?
Those are just ones that we didn't have cases for.
Oh, okay, excellent.
So PS Trips is, in my opinion, the greatest console.
I mean, you can tell how
ever.
many titles we have.
We have a ton of PS3 titles, but beyond that, we use it as our media center,
Yes.
right? We use it for watching videos. We use it watching Netflix. We use it for watching movies.
Yeah.
We use it for obviously playing games. Also, you can play PS1 games on it. So it's pretty fantastic.
So, needless to say, we got a lot of stuff for it.
PS3, yeah, we got a lot of stuff. I mean, we could step through everything, but we'd take a long
The
time.
Sims,
The
yes!
Sims, good game. Metal Gear Solid 4 is the game I bought the PS3 for. And we bought the limited edition. So that game is wicked. GTA 5, never beat it, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Resident Evil 5, never beat it. That's Jimmy's copy he lent to us. Dead Space, pretty good, never beat it. Dead Space 2, I believe this is our friend Greg's copy. That he brought over because he wanted me to play it.
Sorry.
Yeah, I haven't seen Greg in a while.
Greg, we miss you.
Gran Turismo 5. This game is wicked. I really like it. I know there is a Gran Turismo 6 out, but... Okay, Last of Us.
That was a good game.
This is a great game. This is...
Lovely.
I also have this for PS4, but digital only. But this game is amazing. The storyline is so good that even if you don't like zombie games, you'll still enjoy this game.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of zombie games, but I like this game.
Right? Because the plot is so awesome.
Yeah.
It's just so awesome. And the dynamic between Joel and... what's her name? It's not... It starts with an E. It's not Elaine. Maybe it's on the back here. Ellie.
Thank you. Very good.
We got some other... These are ones that we bought used, so that's why we don't have the case. Resident Evil 6. Chronicles of Riddick.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Okay, so now we get into some wicked games. L.A. Noire.
Oh, it was good.
Remember that game?
Yes, that was wonderful. Horrible ending, but wonderful game.
Yeah, I love that game. GTA 4 with, what's that guy?
Oh, the
Nico?
Russian guy. Yes.
Stick of Truth?
Yes.
Stick of Truth is really good.
Yes.
Okay, here's one of the best games on the console.
Oh my god, Catherine. Yes. Yes.
Right? This game is fantastic.
One of my favorites. Absolute favorites.
Ooh.
There's Vincent in there.
Can I get in there?
You're zooming in on Vincent, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways, Catherine is a wonderful game. It's a puzzle game. With like, it has like,
It's like a very adult story, but it's
Yeah.
a puzzle game.
yeah.
And
And there's two different Catherines.
I absolutely recommend playing that
Yes,
game.
yes.
And it is getting a new remake for the PS4 with a new endings, new puzzles, and a
Third Catherine.
third Catherine to seduce you.
Yes.
Metal Gear Rising.
Oh, that I
This
thought
game-
was very gory.
Now, when this game was announced, or actually when it came out, I'm like, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. But then I played it, and I played the first hour, and I'm like, this is so stupid. And then suddenly I'm like, this game is flippin' amazing. The feeling you get when you're playing the game of, like, you're a badass is so awesome.
Time for Jack to let her rip.
Exactly. We got Zone of Enders HD.
Oh, yes.
All right. Running out of room here. Uncharted. That's Uncharted 1. Uncharted 2, which was really good. Uncharted 3.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Sorry,
Oh, was that in the way?
Yeah. I'm gonna come on the other side, even for better lighting here, also.
Uncharted 3. Then we've got Initial D. Then we've got Final Fantasy. What is that, 13? Oh no, this is one of the worst games ever.
Put it back, put it back.
We shall not speak of that. There's Ground Zeroes, which you gave to me as a gift.
I didn't realize how short it would be, I'm sorry.
This is HD Collection of Metal Gear. Neo no Kuni, remember that one?
Oh, that was a great game. We didn't finish it, but it's wonderful.
Yeah. Beyond Two Souls.
That was alright.
It was okay. It was okay. But this game is way better. Heavy Rain?
Yeah,
Heavy
that's
Rain?
amazing, yes.
This is a really good game with multiple endings.
The
And
Origami Killer?
yeah, I highly recommend
Yes, wonderful.
Heavy Rain. Then we got Deus Ex. That game's really wicked. Okay, here's one of the best games ever made. Mass Effect. This is the trilogy, so this has all 3 of them. And the first two and even the 3 are really good games. There's really... You gotta play this game. It's amazing. The only problem is the ending for part 3 is...
horrible.
It's not very great, but...
Gamers lost their damn minds.
It was the first time you saw, like, gamers kind of revolt against game studios, where they're just like, what the F?
Yeah, there was a big cupcake thing that happened.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay, we're almost at the end of the PS3 section. So we got FIFA World Cup.
Oh, yeah.
That was the soccer game I was talking about earlier.
That's the one. Does that have Pitbull music in it?
Yep.
This guy!
Fallout New Vegas, which is one of the best Fallout games. Fallout 3 and Oblivion. All 3 of these games are made by the same studio. Okay, wow, I feel like I've been talking a long time. Alright, let's, you want to take this for a moment?
Okay.
You can talk a little bit about PS2.
Alright, and here is the PS2 box, I guess, the cube of PS2s. PS2 was good. Definitely, well, I mean, it sucks because we can't really play them anymore, but that's kind of like the beginning of, like, the better graphics era. And also, like, that was the beginning of the DVD era as well, because a lot of people bought PlayStation 2 because it was an affordable DVD player.
That's true.
So that's kind of why it caught on so well.
It's the best-selling console of all time.
Exactly.
PS2 has more sales than even the Wii. It is the best-selling console of all time.
So it kind of moved humanity forward from VHS tapes.
Yes.
So
it ranks up there with the invention of the wheel.
There you go, and the invention of the iPhone.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so here, let's just go through some stuff. Oh, San Andreas. That was a good one.
We don't have a box for that.
No.
We got Intellivision Lives.
Yep.
Vice City.
Oh, that
Vice
was
City is pretty good. We got
like
Dark Cloud.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a few PSP games. Actually, there's only 2.
Okay.
Initial D and Crisis Core.
I see.
Okay, we'll just blaze through these fast because I feel like we've been talking forever. Mega Man Collection. This is, okay, Mega Man. Okay, this has every single Mega Man game, and then this has every single Mega Man X game. Then for some reason, recently Capcom decided they're going to re-release these, except for they're going to cut it in half. These are games that are 8-bit games. There's no reason they can't fit all 10 Mega Man games on a DVD. But for the PS4, they do it where it's, they release half of the Mega Man games. So there's 10 games on this, and they release 5, and then they release the other 5. So they can just milk money out of you, right?
Shout out to money.
There's, Matt Sundin.
Ooh.
On NHL. That's the only NHL game I bothered keeping, because it's got Matt Sundin on it. Final Fantasy 12, which was a disappointment.
Was that the online one?
No, that was the one where it's, the bunny girl.
Yeah, I thought that was online.
No, that one's not online.
Oh, okay. Whoops. Alright. My bad.
And Bosch von Rosenberg from Dalmasca.
Don't believe Ondor's lies.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Metal Gear Collection. This has all 3 Metal Gear, the PS1 game and the 2 PS2 games.
Woo!
So, bought this. We got the Resident Evil Collection. Just come in here a little.
Yeah.
So we got the Resident Evil Collection. We got Harvest Moon.
Yay!
Tokyo Extreme Racer. That's one Jimmy gave us. Indigo Prophecy. Remember Indigo Prophecy?
Oh, yeah, that was a good one. Scary as hell.
That is a great game. Amazing, amazing game. That is one that I highly recommend anyone who's into PS2 to play.
Definitely.
You can also get it on PC, but it's called Fahrenheit.
Oh, right, because that was the original game.
Yeah, it was originally called Fahrenheit, and for some reason they renamed it to Indigo Prophecy for US market. Okay, Zone of Enders, which I bought just because it was a Hideo Kojima game, and the trailer looked amazing. And then when I bought it, it was a great game too. We got Final Fantasy X, X-2, which I guess I don't need anymore since I got the HD remake, but these are the originals. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Still waiting for part 3 to come out.
When's
like
that happening?
15 years later, still waiting for it.
Oh, God.
Maybe more than 15 years. Okay, here's the Metal Gear collection. Except for Katamari's mixed in there for some reason.
Sorry, I look at mine.
But we've got Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. That's a GameCube game. That's our only GameCube game. Document of Metal Gear. We got Subsistence. We got Snake Eater. We've got the original Sons of Liberty. We got Substance. we got We Love Katamari, which has nothing to do with Metal Gear.
Alright.
Then we've got another copy of Sons of Liberty. Oh, you had a copy and I had a copy.
Yes, I did. Yeah, sorry.
And then we got 2 DVDs, which were part of the release of Metal Gear Solid 4. I can get in there. You had to pre-order the game to get these. Then up here, there's just a few more. We're pretty much through it. So we got,
that's a movie.
This is a movie we bought on eBay that someone spliced together of Metal Gear.
All the cutscenes.
And I'm pretty sure he got banned.
Yes, he did.
Unity...
Lampshade,
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he got banned on eBay not long after because I was like, oh, I like this. I'm going to buy his other movie. This was before YouTube and everyone started doing full stories. Like, This was like, okay, you know, YouTube now you can just look up the plot of all the games. Back then you could not. And so we bought this to be able to watch Metal Gear as a movie.
It was awesome.
And it was awesome. It was awesome. Portable Ops. Gran Turismo. What else? We got Resident Evil Outbreak.
Oh, it's Harvest Moon.
And Harvest Moon. So that's all of the PS2 stuff. There's only a small amount left, so please hang in there.
Bear with us.
Sorry about this.
Lots of stuff. Please don't rob us.
Yeah, please don't rob us. We will now post our address in the video.
Look at it. What's this?
So this is a bunch of games for
What's
Famicom.
this big thing?
So that is an original Famicom in the box, sealed, that we bought at
A bookstore in Japan.
bookstore, yeah. Okay, Samurai Pizza Cats. I forget what this one's called, but it's pretty cool. We've got, that puzzle game. I forget what it's called, though. And then we've got the original Mario.
Hooray!
Yeah, we're almost done here. So, $3 for this one. That's Star Wars. Then we got Mega Man 4. And I had to get this one. Mega Man 2. I forget what this one's called. This is the vampire one.
Yeah. It's really cute.
And then this is the best game we've got for Famicom, which is
Horror House or something?
This is Splatterhouse.
Splatterhouse.
But it's called something else. I forget now. Shoot. It's not Doki Doki.
But it's fun.
It's really good. It's easily the best game we got for the Famicom. Okay, so our last little bit of games. We're almost at the end. Thank you for your patience. Other Japanese games. So we got Snatcher. We got Police Knots.
Yes. That's a great one.
We have Police Knots again.
But this one is like fancier.
This one's better. Cost us $23 in Japan. Okay, here's our... Hold this bit.
Yep.
This is our... earlier I mentioned we bought a Sega Saturn on the cheap. And these are all the games we got that came with it. It's quite a few. But not all of them are great. We got Fighters Megamix. We got Battle Arena Toshiden. We got Virtua Fighter Kids.
Virtua Fighter Kids?
Virtua Fighter Kids. You got that there?
Yeah, got it.
Virtua Fighter 2. Virtual Cop. Lots of Virtua stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Virtua Cop?
Oh, yeah.
Bootleg Sampler. But it's official. It's official. Sonic 3D Blast. Solar Eclipse. I haven't played this game.
We played that last year. We looked up at the sun, remember?
Oh no!
Wow.
Womp womp. Okay, Darius Gaiden, which is alright. That's our whole Sega Saturn collection. Actually, no, I do have one more Sega Saturn game somewhere here.
This is kind of like the miscellaneous.
This is the miscellaneous stuff. D, which is a horror game. Okay, so we're almost at the end now. Okay, sorry for the long video. We've got Time Gal.
Yay, that was mine. That was fun.
Oh, okay, and then here's our most valuable game in the entire collection, which is sitting there in the pile of junk.
Oops.
Snatcher on the Sega CD.
Oh, we love Snatcher.
Legit copy of Snatcher. Let's bust it out. Da-na-na-na.
You're not wearing white gloves?
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Woo.
This game has gone up stupidly in value.
Yes.
Over the years. It is now worth something like $600, $700.
Good lord.
Which is the stupidest thing ever.
Yes.
Why would anyone pay that much? I don't know. But they do. Okay, here's another GameCube game. I forgot we had this. Actually, you know what? We do have GameCube games. I forgot all about this. This was gifted to us by our buddy Jimmy.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks again, Jimmy.
Oh my gosh.
What a nice guy.
He's the best.
Okay, there's a whole whack of games that I inherited from somewhere. Smash Bros, Star Fox Adventures. Is this in frame? I can't tell.
Yeah.
We got Mario Sunshine, Eternal Darkness, WrestleMania, Monopoly,
Woo!
Tony Hawk, Spider-Man. Yeah, that's about it. Whew. I am tired.
I know. My goodness.
This is taking longer than I thought it would.
We have a large collection, apparently.
Ooh.
We need to get a rider on our insurance for this
I know,
stuff.
Jesus. Don't rob us, please.
Don't rob us. Come on.
Oh, there is another game here.
Uh-oh.
There's a broken Sega CD cart.
Oh, Ridge Racer!
Oh, it's a PlayStation. It's
yes!
broken.
That was my favorite. One of my favorite games. You know what you could do with Ridge Racer? Pro tip, life hack. You can put in the game, and then you could put in, like, so as soon as, like, I think you load the race, then you can put in, like, your own, like, music CD,
Yeah.
and then it can play, like, I used to play, like, Aaron Carter during, like, my races, and I was like, yeah!
Yep.
That was so dumb, but a lot of fun.
Okay, last thing. Nintendo 64. They sent us this VHS, which is why I got hyped up for the N64.
Hype!
When I was just a young toddler, it was sent to us from,
Nintendo?
I guess from Nintendo, but it says it's from Vancouver, BC.
Where all the cool stuff in Canada comes from.
That's true. Okay, so that is all our games. Okay, so thank you very much for watching our video and kind of reminiscing. I know this took a lot longer than we were originally planning. I thought this would take, what?
5 minutes.
5-10 minutes. I think this probably been an hour.
Oh, well, that's all right. We
I'm
have
sorry
a
about that.
passion for gaming, as you can see. And definitely, you should let us know in the comments, what are your favorite games? So if you can follow us on Twitter, it's Dorkalicious. We also have Twitch, and we also have a YouTube channel. So please, definitely give us a like, smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. It was fun dorking out with you. Bye-bye!